AP run it check, boy.
YouTube was good. It's Nile Waves. We back at it with another video. Today we're gonna get into how to make your beats easy for rappers to rap on. A lot of times, you know, we come down, we cook up, and then we just make like a crazy beat. But we forget sometimes that somebody actually has to rap on this beat. It's not just for our enjoyment or to impress other producers. You feel me? So shout out to the Wave creators. Those are my subscribers. Shout out to all the new people tuning in. We do new loop kits, tutorials, MIDI kits every week. I hope you enjoy this video and about to get right into it. So first of all, I'm gonna play this beat that I made a minute ago and I'm gonna let y'all hear it and, you know, think about what you hear. So off the bat, yeah, there's a lot going on. It's too much. It's crazy. Like, how is somebody gonna rap on that? There's no space for the rapper to rap on. There's no space for a singer to sing on that. There's no space for anything. There's no space there. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna evaluate the melody. So let's listen to the melody. All right. All right, so the melody sounds good, but this part right here doesn't need to be here. So we'll take that out. We'll take out that piano in the front and let's see what it sounds like without that piano. That sounds much more cleaner, right? Sounds like much more space. So even with that, we could take this top part out. Right, we could take that out and save it for the second half of the hook. So now we have this part that's first, and then we got some variation going into the second part of the hook, right? So it doesn't need to be all stacked up on top of each other like that. Now let's evaluate what the beat sounds like, right? So obviously it's already way less. It's already way more space, but that 808 is just way too much. And I see that a lot with beginner producers. They get crazy with the 808s, but it doesn't really need all that. So we're going to take out the kick. We're going to take out that open hi-hat. We're going to take out the 808, and we're going to sauce this 808 differently so that, you know, it sounds better. And I'm not saying you can't add variation to your 808s because I love adding variation. What I am saying is leave some space that somebody could slide on that, right? Right, so we got some variation, we got some hits at the end, but we got space there, so somebody could. We gonna try to ride. If we never gonna die, we gonna have to die. If we never, don't make me start rapping. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all freestyling right now. All right, so in the second half, of course, we got that, but we can also add a kick there in the second half and an open hi-hat to give it some more variation, because, you know, we don't want the beat to be boring. We don't want it to be the same thing, just the whole beat. Although you can make beats like that and that can go hard, I want to open y'all minds up to a new way, to different ways of structuring your beats and making it enticing and enjoyable for somebody to listen to. So let's do something with the kick. And remember, the kick doesn't have to hit on every single 808 note. It doesn't. And that's our kick right there. So now after that, we can add a little open hi-hat. It don't need to be all that. It can be, but it doesn't need to be, right? We can just have it. Listen, sometimes less is more, and that's very true for our beats, for our style of music, for rap music, trap music. All right, so we just did the melody. We got some space in the melody. We got some space in the beat. So now I'm going to show you how you can lay this beat out to make it even more enjoyable for somebody to listen to. We're going to sauce things up even more. So coming out of so right now we have a 8-bar hook. Okay. This is pretty standard in rap music today. Popular trap music is you'll have an 8-bar verse, and then you have an 8-bar hook or chorus, and then you have a 12-bar verse. So we are going to take this and we are going to copy the melody, but we have to figure out, okay, what do I want? How do I want my melody to progress throughout this beat? So the first part of, your verse, it should be pretty clear that you're moving into a verse from the melody. So something dramatic has to happen where things come out, right? So we're going to come here. And we're going to take out that part that you hear in the back. We're going to take that out, right? So it sounds like this. Right? It's pretty, you can pretty much tell that we're moving into what? A verse, right? So before we even do that, let's sauce up these hi-hats, man. These hi-hats, it's a lot going on back there. Yo, what's up with the hi-hats? It's a lot of people get mixed up with the hi-hats too, doing a lot with the hi-hats. So we're gonna take the hi-hats and we're just gonna take some of those rolls out. Doesn't need to be too much going on. Doesn't have to be. Now, this is music, is creative expression. You can do whatever you want, but I'm trying to show y'all the cheat codes to how you can, make a beat sound like it has a lot going on, but it's not really that much going on, so that somebody wants to rap on it. It's space. It's moving. You feel me? So let's get back to this verse and how we're gonna lay it out. So we already came to this, right? It's open, right? Now we're gonna come over here and we're going to sauce up our melody so we can make our melody unique, right? That we already have. And this is a key tip. We're going to pitch shift it up. Now, this won't work on every melody. Some melodies sound better pitch shifted than others, but for this tutorial right here, that's what we're doing, okay? So it'll sound like this. Right? And then it'll go back into the regular one at the end of the verse. So now we have variation throughout the beat. It's still space though for somebody to rap on it, but it's like ear candy. It makes you stay engaged because it's not just the same thing going on throughout the whole beat. So we bring all that stuff back in from the second part of the hook when it changes to make it more dramatic, right? We can do that, or we can keep the kick and all that in the verse. I mean, we could keep that from the verse and from the last part of the hook. We could put it in the verse now, right? So it could come in like this, right? And they can come right here. We get a drop. Yeah. And now we come back to that sound. Dun, 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 dun. Have another drop, and then it goes back into that verse. I mean, into that chorus. Right? So I just showed y'all how y'all can lay something out. You know, drop right here, pitch shift your melodies, pitch shift your melodies so that they give it a different type of sound when someone's listening to it, keeps you engaged. Take sounds out, right? Have just a part where it's just one sound. That works too. But, you know, experiment with different ways of doing your melodies, doing your loops. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the layout tutorial. This right here is pretty much a basic layout of trap music, of rap music today. We could take this and press Control B, what's highlighted, Control B again, and then just take out the verse part. Leave one of the verse parts right here. Leave 4 bars right there, and that's the outro. And that's your whole song right there. Right there, that's your whole song. You don't have to do anything else to it. I mean, you could go in there, add some variation to the 808s, you know, do some, you know, add another 808 right here, like boom, like this 808 right here coming back in. We can make this totally different. Right? So it gives it more variation. But, you know, it's creative. This is music. Get creative with it. But make sure that you have space for the rapper. Make sure you have that layout that's good so that somebody can lay their hook, lay their verse, lay their hook, and, you know, you get that placement. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All the Wave creators, shout out to y'all. We have 15K. Let's get to 20. Shout out to all the new people, new subscribers. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going crazy. New loop kits, new MIDI kits, new tutorials every single week, man. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace.